Hey guys, it's Matt.
And Jordan.
Welcome back to another episode of Couch Pillow Talk.
Yeah, it's going to be a sick one because I am a sick one.
Ha
Alright, so we've got a bunch of topics. Should we just go down the list?
Yeah.
So
Right.
first one I've written down is Netflix price increase. BS. I actually wrote BS because I'm so
Yeah.
mad about it. I think we talked about this briefly, but I'm putting it in there again because I read an article where it was like, Amazon Prime's now going to have a streaming service for $9 that Netflix had, but now they're putting the price up. They keep calling it a price hike, like it's a giant increase. Oh, it's like $2. It's like $2 difference, and it's making me and Matt really mad because of how much stuff you can get from it. And it's like,
So stupid.
how dare they ask us for more money when they're giving us more stuff to
Like,
do?
remember before Netflix when you had to actually like go to a video store and or DVD store and like hire out a movie, and then you'd get it for like 2 days and or whatever.
And you could hire out a movie for
pay
like
it for, like-
$5.
Yeah.
And it was only 2 days. This is like permanently, you can just go on there and watch it for as much as you want.
And like it's got a lot of bloody movies.
Yeah,
Like,
Netflix is great.
Complaining
Netflix
about
changed
it.
my life.
The amount of money you're saving to begin with is worth it. Even if it was like $20, it would still be worth it.
Yeah, I'd be happy paying $20, even if it was like if they increase it that much, I'd be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah. I want to watch
The fact
things
that I
on
could
it,
pay,
so-
what am I paying at the moment? $12, I think, is the one I'm on, and I get 2 screens, and then I get to watch all of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's so much better.
And like it protects against piracy as well, because
People
if
like
it's
pirating stuff,
yeah,
they're just using Netflix.
if it's that cheap and there's a lot like heaps of stuff on it, then people won't be like, oh, I want to watch that, but video stores hardly exist anymore, so I'll just have to download it.
Yeah, it's a really good service. I don't know why people are so bitchy about it. It's like, just pay the extra money.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a scenario that's similar, like you know, I don't know, something about like it improves your life, it makes things more convenient, and it's cheap, and then I can't talk about it.
There's many things where it's
Can't
like that.
do
Like,
all this.
people got mad when they brought out Mortal Kombat 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
MKX actually, I should say, because that's what they call it. They were like, oh no, I'm just going to keep playing MK9 because of all the stuff you've done. Like, you want to make me pay money again. It's like, you've been playing their game for like 4 years and you're mad they want you to buy another one of their games. Like, what? You spent like $60 on that and you've been playing it for so long.
Yeah.
Don't you think that you should maybe throw some more money there? That's why the fact that they're releasing all those DLC characters doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Because like they need to make more money on their game.
And
Otherwise,
they're
what's
good
the
DLC
point?
characters.
Otherwise,
too.
they just need to make another game, and then you'll whinge about that. Like, come on.
They're good DLC characters too.
Yeah. Like Triborg is so sick.
Yeah.
Then-
Because I was so glad Triborg's back in because I love
Yeah,
Smoke.
just-
Smoke was my favorite.
Back in, he's new.
I mean, Smoke's back in.
I know, but like you said, Triborg's back in.
Well, Triborg's in.
But yeah,
now
it's good to have
because-
Smoke
and-
because Smoke's the sickest.
Yeah, he is.
I think I told you this though. Everybody uses the Sector version,
Yeah.
and I played online for like one of the first times in forever, and I was like, I'm gonna do so well because I'm so good with Triborg Smoke.
Yeah.
No.
No.
People are really good with Sector, Triborg. Like, as we started, I'm like, I wonder what character he's going to play as. He went straight to Triborg and Sector. I was like, this guy knows what he's doing, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I managed to beat him one round, and then every other round I lost, because I kept rematching him and
Yeah.
losing. He was good. He was very good. And then I
very
played
good.
someone else, and they just chose Scorpion. I was like, are you new to the game? But I don't understand when people complain that people want more money for things. It's like, they're making stuff. They want to get money for that. It's
Yeah.
like, this takes us back to the Firewatch and like the Brigador thing, when they're like, you can't ask us to pay $20 for this game.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, we can, because we made it, and it took up a lot of our lives, so suck it up.
Like, just the fact that
It's
so
consumer-
like just in general, there's a lot of options out there of things people like, right?
yeah.
And there's so much stuff, and it's so cheap, and people are just getting all uppity about it being too expensive, even though it's like, if it's something you want and it's really good and it's like $10,
What's the big deal?
like,
It's consumer
same thing about
entitlement-
indie games and
entitlement.
everything. Yeah, exactly.
They just think because they're the consumer, they're entitled to all of this stuff, and it's like,
Look, the customer's not always right.
Yeah.
That's a myth.
in this situation, it's like they made the game, and they want to get money for the game. That's not a big deal. Same for Netflix. Like, they host the service.
Yeah.
They should be able to decide how much to charge you because it's a really good service and it probably takes a lot of manpower to keep it running.
Yeah.
Oh, it just makes me so mad.
Yeah.
It's like you wouldn't go into JB Hi-Fi and be like, you can't ask me to pay that much money for this. It's like, yes, we can.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't... A lot...
You don't like go to the barber shop and
majority
go,
of people aren't like, oh,
that haircut's too expensive. It's like, no.
it's something you want. Like, and it's I haven't tried like Stan and all that, but as far as I can tell, Netflix is the best option out there. So if you're getting top tier stuff and you're still hardly paying for it,
Yeah.
like if it was a top tier price, people would be like, oh, it's prestigious to have Netflix, and then they'd be okay with paying more. But because it's like slightly above what it was, they're like.
Moving on from the Netflix price increase. So how long has PS4 and Xbox been out now? 3 years?
Maybe.
Yeah, 2013. So nearly 3 years.
Okay.
They're now making... What?
I wasn't paying attention.
When it came out?
Just in general.
Yeah, it was 2013. It was late 2013 because I remember getting it just before Christmas, and I just asked for PS3 games, and I was like, "What the hell am I going to do with these now?"
Yeah.
Anyway, there's new PS4 and Xbox One in development. Everyone's freaking out because like that means they're going to be making new games and they won't be compatible. It's like, no, they'll still be compatible with your PS4. But the thing is, the new PS4. I haven't read anything about the new Xbox One because I actually haven't confirmed it yet. But it's going to happen. There's no way they're not doing one. But the new PS4, it's called PS4.5, and it's going to have like improved CPU and all that sort of jazz, and also be able to run at 4K resolution.
Yeah.
And people are getting really mad about that. They're like, why didn't you include that when you did the original PS4? And it's like, they did multiple re-releases of PS3s and Xbox 360s and you didn't care.
Like, but when PS4 came out originally, that 4K wasn't really a thing.
No, it wasn't. It was not at all. The only people that I knew that liked it and like made it a thing was Rooster Teeth and Freddie Wong.
Yeah.
So it's like, it wasn't really a big thing. And like, nobody had monitors for 4K resolution. I still don't have any monitors for 4K. I've got just a crappy old Sanyo TV. It's not crappy. It works alright.
It's not bad.
But it's like, another thing as well is it's going to have improved CPU and stuff, and people think that's a bad thing. It's like, you're already making our console obsolete. And it's like, well, yes, but the PS4 can last longer if they keep upgrading it like this.
Yeah.
Like, that's what people do with their PCs. And it's like, now they're doing it for PS4. It's like, and you're complaining about that? You don't have to buy it. You can still play your PS4, and it's still going to run all the games.
The fact that, you know, we talked about in the last episode, that dude that found the secret in
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
After 30 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And so that's still obviously not obsolete. So, because they're slightly updating a PS4, that's going to be obsolete?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I was saying before, people complain about anything.
These are crazy days we live in. I tell you what. It's
crazy days where we can get movies on our TV whenever we want, TV shows, we can have video games and just play them and all that sort of stuff. You literally don't have to go out of your house anymore to buy a video game. You just do it and download it, and yet people are still like, this is not right, I'm going to complain. And it's like, what the hell, man? You don't have to. You could buy this new PS4 and not have to leave your house. They'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
Like, what are you complaining about? Oh, I don't get it.
I feel like this podcast, like, just in general...
It's just us being mad.
Just become us complaining about people complaining about things.
Yeah, well, it really bothers me because it's like, they'll pick apart games and stuff and, like, ruin people's lives, and it's like, what gives you the right to do that? I just don't understand.
Well, guys in the comments, let us know if you think we should just follow the crowd and rip into people.
No, I'm not doing that.
If you want to, like, you know, spark some kind of acceptance that other people have opinions and that things are just how they are.
I can understand people having opinions on things. It's when it doesn't really have any, like, foundation to it. It's just them having a whinge.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, I can't respect your opinion. But anyway, moving on again, because we'll be talking about this for ages if we don't move on. Batman vs Superman's been out for a while now, and people are still talking about it, so...
It's this whole way.
Yeah, I don't know why people are saying it's bad if it's so good people are still talking about it. But anyway, there's this 4-hour version they're talking about that didn't make the cut. Like, Zack Snyder cut a bunch of stuff out of it. I might explain why it felt a bit quick, because it was cut a bit. But apparently, because the one problem everyone has is Lex Luthor's story. And we were talking to Ross about this the other day, and he did not understand what Lex Luthor's point in that movie was. Apparently, in the original 4-hour cut, it was much clearer. I think it was clear enough in the movie, though.
Yeah, I got it.
It was pretty clear. But yeah, apparently in the original 4-hour cut, it was much more clear. And they're planning on showing that 4-hour cut somewhere, aren't they? Like in cinemas, before it comes out. As like a director's cut or whatever. Pretty sure they're planning on doing it, but... I don't know. It's back again to Batman vs Superman. I just think his story was pretty clear. He was a bit of a maniac and just all over the place, but I still think he had a point to what he was doing, and it makes sense if you watch the movie.
Yeah.
Like, he just wanted to get rid of Batman and Superman because who else could stand against him? And then people were like, how come he had all these other plans? It's like, those were his backup plans.
Yeah. It seemed like he didn't have a plan, but because he was so smart, he had all these plans, so he just rolled with the punches.
Yeah. I think Jesse Eisenberg did a good job. I just want to see him be a bit less like the Joker.
Yeah.
Because it felt really jokery, and I'm like, I don't need that.
Yeah. I definitely I felt Joker in it because of that whole, like, it wasn't made clear that that's what was going on, him having all those plans. It just kind of seemed like chaos. But, yeah, it was a good movie. I'll be interested to see the long cut of it. And also, I was thinking the other day, like, a lot of people complaining about, like, the action sequences and that it was, like, super choppy and, like, went, like, frame and then frame and then frame.
Yeah.
But that got me thinking, like, that's more like reading a comic book.
Yeah, because it's frame to frame.
You don't, like, see, like, all of the action, like, played out, like, frame by frame. It, like, cuts bit to bit.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense that they do that. I don't know if it works that well, but it makes sense still.
Yeah, just because it makes sense doesn't mean it worked, but there's still a point to it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We are blitzing through these topics.
You're welcome.
I've not played Final Fantasy in ages. I
Yeah.
can't even remember the last one I played.
I played...
Might be a really old one.
Um,
But Final Fantasy 15 is coming out soon. That's right, Final Fantasy is becoming a thing again. And we played the demo the other day, that Platinum one.
oh, that was weird.
Where you run around and like transform and stuff.
That was cool.
That was bizarre. We were going to record it, but we decided not to because it was just a demo.
But we should have.
We should have, because you had some sick reactions. You were like, what's going on? That was insane. It was pretty crazy. But, so apparently, it's going to be make or break for the franchise with, what's it called? What's the name of it? Final Fantasy 15? That's the one.
Like, if it doesn't go that well, they're just going to can that.
I should look at the article. The director said it's a more grave and serious situation than we initially thought. For Japan, I believe it is a make or break for the franchise. If the Final Fantasy brand is on its demise in terms of numbered mainline series within Japan, I feel like it also follows suit globally. What? He claims several times during the interview that Final Fantasy VII is the entry that many gamers consider to be the best of the series. And that's the one that Final Fantasy 15 has to beat. Because they've just started reselling Final Fantasy VII. And they're doing like a remake, aren't they?
Oh, probably.
I'm pretty sure they're doing it. Unless they're doing a remake of a different one. But they just started reselling it on PS4 and that sort of stuff. Because it's such a good game. I haven't played that one. Maybe I should buy it and play it.
Yeah, I think I played it. Which one was that?
That's one of the ones with Cloud in it.
Yeah, I played that one. That was good.
If you look at the screenshots, you'll recognise it.
Yeah.
It looks pretty bad. Like even the HD version on PS4, I was like, yeah,
Nice.
doesn't look very nice. But I guess it's just like if they re-release most of the Metal Gear Solid games, and then in the same year, the next Metal Gear Solid was meant to come out and had to compete with like MGS3, which I think we all consider is the best one.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the best. I think that would kind of ruin MGS if that happened.
Yeah.
Not even though MGS is probably already ruined.
Kind of. It's kind of, they've done like the opposite approach of what Blizzard did with the getting rid of the legacy service and whatever.
Oh.
So like they're re-releasing their older games, but they've done it too, like, it's gone bad for them. So like both extremes have gone wrong, because now they have to like compete with themselves.
Yeah.
Otherwise they're gonna go bust.
That's a really weird concept as well, to think that you could get yourself into that sort of situation.
Yeah.
Where you're competing with yourself.
Like, you're so good that you can't beat yourself.
Oh, Is there any other companies that deal with that? Because
It's-
GTA just had a bunch of stuff coming out, like old games, but
You'd kind of think that it's a good problem to have.
to
I
be
guess it's just like they feel like they should lay the series to rest unless fans want more.
yeah, Final Fantasy hasn't really been that relevant lately.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the last time that anybody actually talked about it a lot. I can't.
I can't remember which one it was in that I played, but it had like the turn-based fighting. I can't stand that in games.
You don't like turn-based?
No, it's not my bag, man.
But you just got back into Pokemon the other week.
Yeah,
Pokemon's
Pokemon's alright. I don't like I don't know. Kind of like Rogue Galaxy. It's a fantastic game, but wait, it had turn-based, didn't it? Or
No.
am I thinking of something else?
Rogue Galaxy was it took you out of the game world, like exploring the game world to do a fight, but
Yeah,
it was not turn-based. Oh, it had a turn-based element, like you had an action meter and it'd run out, and then you had to like block, and if you got hit, it regenerate or just regenerate on its own.
Yeah.
But no, that wasn't turn-based.
I can't remember what game I'm thinking of, but I played some game that was a good game, but it had turn-based, so it just turned me off it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like certain turn-based things like that. Do you remember Syndicate?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was called Syndicate. That like mobile game. Oh no, it's a PC game, and you had to like move your dudes around you're like one spy guy around this level. It's like a blueprint sort of thing. And
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
And
that was fun.
they later did like a remake of it where it was a first-person shooter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works well for like puzzle stuff, but I don't enjoy it in RPGs and whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I haven't played one that's not Pokemon in ages, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really bother me as much because that's just a staple of RPGs. I think, what is it, Ni no Kuni has that turn-based.
Yeah, that might have been
to
what
it.
I'm thinking of.
It's made by the same people as Rogue Galaxy, so maybe it was what you're thinking of. Oh, I wonder what they're doing. Are they making games these days?
I don't know. Maybe they're just hanging out.
They should make more. They should make Rogue Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
The Roguest Galaxy.
People probably don't even know what we're talking about. Rogue Galaxy is one of my most favourite games of all time.
We'll probably play it soon.
Probably.
You guys want to see us play it?
We are definitely going to play it soon. What are they doing? Oh, they also made Dark Cloud and Dark Chronicle as well.
Dark Souls? Did they make...
No, Dark Cloud. I remember playing. This is off topic, but I played Dark Cloud as a demo. I never played the actual game. Remember those old PS2 demo discs?
Yeah.
I used to have a bunch of those, and Dark Cloud was on one of them, and I'd play it so much I had no idea what was going on.
I had one with Tekken 4.
Good old Tekken. They're doing Professor Layton games, I think.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to play one of that.
Oh, here we go. They're doing a sequel to Ni no Kuni on
Yeah.
PS4. Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Cancel that BS and make Rogue Galaxy
I
2.
should have called it Nino 2 Me.
Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny.
Glad they didn't though, to be honest.
Yeah, I still haven't played Ni no Kuni, but Ross kept telling me to.
Yeah.
But it just felt like it'd take too much time.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be really long and hard.
Yeah. I don't know. Games like that, I'm always interested to play them, but I know that if I'm going to play them, I have to like not do anything else for like an extended period of time.
Like, devote all your time to it.
And I just couldn't be bothered. I have to be doing multiple things. I can't just focus on one thing for like ages and ages.
Yeah.
Unless I am doing like a drawing or something. But then I'm just thinking about other stuff anyway, so
Oh, I can't really find anything about how long it takes to play this game.
that's okay.
But whatever. I still remember someone telling me it was long. I don't know if I could be bothered. Especially because Rogue Galaxy was so good and this seems like something much different. So I'm like, Alright. More DC news. Will Smith apparently wants Deadshot to be Batman. Matt's shaking his head. Oh, so they're currently doing those reshoots, which we determined were not to make it funnier. And Will Smith's playing Deadshot in Suicide Squad, which is weird because Deadshot's a white character, but I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah.
Because I'll get accused of being racist.
They're just blackwashing.
Yeah, exactly. We get in trouble when we change black characters to white, so what's going on, guys? What's with the double standard? But Will Smith said he'd want to be Deadshot as Batman because in one of the comics, Bruce Wayne gets injured and Deadshot is like Batman for some of them.
Guess that makes sense then. I don't know if I could picture Will Smith as like. Actually, I don't know
I think
how his non-Deadshot character will be.
I think he's wrong though, because it's a comic that involves Deadshot pretending to be Batman, not saying that
Will
he actually is Batman. I don't know.
Learn your damn source material.
Maybe he's right. I don't know. I remember there being a fan theory before Batman vs Superman come out that said that the Batman in the movie was actually Deathstroke.
Yeah.
And not the Batman Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And that the actual Bruce Wayne Batman that Christian Bale played would come back. I was like, please don't. No.
They just get...
I guess that was proven wrong. Because if it...
I really want Kevin Conroy to make a cameo. Kevin Conroy cameo. Let's try saying that 186 times.
Hey, Kevin Conroy, if you want to be on the show, we'll have you.
Sick. Oh.
I'd be interested to see Will Smith do a Batman Deadshot thing, I guess. I'm liking Ben Affleck as Batman though, so I don't know. If they were to do someone else's Batman so soon, it'd be weird.
Yeah.
And also, when they say that Bruce Wayne got injured and then Deadshot comes in and does the Batsuit instead, it would make sense with Will Smith playing Deadshot to stand in for Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, no.
So I don't know how that's going to work.
Wait. Well, like, if he's just standing in as Batman, he's going to be in the dark anyway, so it makes sense. But if he stands in for Bruce Wayne, then we've got some problems.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how that's going to work, but I'd be interested to see it.
Yeah.
Hey, Will Smith, if you want to be on the show.
Will Smith, if you want to direct that movie yourself, figure out the logistics of it, go ahead.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of talks about that now, and apparently it's confirmed they are doing just the one movie for now.
Yeah.
With Ben Affleck.
While we're on the subject of comic book movies, like, I've heard a few people say that there's just too many now, and they're getting bored of them. Seems silly to me, because, like, superhero movies is a genre.
Yeah.
If you go and watch, like, action movie after action movie after action movie and get sick of it, you're not going to be like, oh, they should just stop making action movies.
That's true. And it's like, people weren't saying this back when they were making, like, Batman Forever and all that crap.
Yeah.
They made a bunch of superhero movies and nobody cared.
Yeah.
And it's like, now that Marvel's kicking it off and actually giving a crap and making good movies, people are like, nah. It's like, what? You liked them all? We had the crap movies?
Tone it down a bit.
I really liked it when they had Daredevil. That was a good movie.
I didn't mind it.
Matt likes Daredevil. I need to watch it again,
like
but
the concept.
I don't remember liking it that much. Apparently,
I didn't like Elektra.
Apparently, the director's cut version actually is a very good movie.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
I need to rewatch it and actually see, but I don't remember liking it very much. And the Daredevil TV show is really good, so it's like, I feel like going back now, I'd be like, ugh.
Yeah, probably.
Not very good.
Oh, I forgot to watch Sucker Punch.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I meant to watch it.
Sarah's giving Matt dirty looks because she likes Sucker Punch. It is a very good movie. Another Zack Snyder movie. Another movie that people didn't like a lot. So maybe you'll like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get the hate for that movie either, because it's like, were people expecting it to be really like detailed and in depth and like sophisticated? Because it wasn't. It was just a cool action movie. That was the point.
People just hate things.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast where we just hate on people. Again.
I love people. They need to calm down.
Yeah, people need to get their stuff sorted. Because it's just like, come on guys, it's not that hard. There's so much good stuff going on.
How much more fun would it be if you liked everything?
How much more fun would it be if you're like me and you just found a reason to like every movie?
Like, I think just the mentality of like being okay with disliking like most things isn't healthy.
Just doesn't seem very fun to me.
No, it just limits your world so much.
Especially like, I got a mate that just every AAA game that comes out, he hates it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Like, he didn't... Okay, so he didn't like Shadow of Mordor, but now he does, so I don't understand that. But, yeah, he didn't like Shadow of Mordor when it came out, and I was like, why? Shadow of Mordor was a great game. What else came out? He didn't like Metal Gear Solid 5, but I bet there's a lot of people into it that understand that.
Oh, well, like...
Actually, he keeps coming back to me now with stuff he's discovering about Metal Gear Solid now that he's excited about. I'm like, you could have found this out if you played it.
What about our mate who, like Big Hero 6, watched it? Jordan left the room for a while.
There's a mate of mine, okay, this story goes back pretty far. He wanted to see Big Hero 6 when it was out in the cinemas, And not only did I not know it was a Marvel film, this is when I wasn't super into Marvel at the time. So I was like, it just looks like some crappy animated film. So when he was like, we'll be out, and he was like, we've got nothing to do, let's go watch it. I'm like, no, let's not. And he was like, oh, you're so lame. And then, like a year later, Netflix comes out in Australia, and they put it on Netflix, and we're hanging out at my house, and we've got nothing to do. And he's like, Big Hero 6, let's watch it. I'm like, yeah, whatever, nothing better to do, let's watch it. So we watched it, and I'm digging it. I was loving it for the time I watched it. But then I had dinner, and I'm like, oh, you just keep watching it and tell me what I missed when I come back. I come back, and he is fuming. He's like, oh, this happened, and this happened. And like everything he's saying, he's like, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, that does sound really weird. All right. And then the part I come back at is like the final scene. And so I watch that, and that's the end of the movie. And then a little while later, he goes home, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm going to go back and watch the parts I missed. Nothing happened that he described. Yeah. All of it made sense to me, and I'm like, was he paying attention to this movie? Because this movie's sick. I love Big Hero 6 now, and he hates it. Yeah. It's like, good thing we didn't go and see it in the cinemas, because he would have hated it. He also hated Mad Max in the cinemas.
And Deadpool.
And what was the other movie? John Wick.
Who dislikes Deadpool?
I don't know. I don't get... No, he liked Deadpool coming out of it, and then he decided he hated it later on. So... I don't know.
No, like when... By the way, people listening, we're not like having a go at this mate. We love this.
Oh no, yeah. We just don't understand his thought process. I don't understand how he didn't like Mad Max, because you watched it and you liked it.
I didn't mind it.
Actually, you're not sure anymore, because you liked it when we saw it, and now you're kind of like, eh.
I liked it and then I didn't like it, and then I was like, wait, did I like it or not?
Need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Nah, I remember sitting in the cinemas, and I'm sitting there loving Mad Max, like, yeah, this is sick. And then it gets to the end, and it does this, it blacks out, and then it comes back, and then it blacks out again, and then it comes back again, and he's just sitting there going, oh, hurry up. And I've turned, I'm like, I had no idea he hated the movie this much the whole time we're watching it. It's just now he's gone, oh, really loudly in the middle of the movie. I'm like, whoa, man, it wasn't that bad. It was great. And same with John Wick, he just kept sitting there going, oh, come on. You haven't seen John Wick, have you?
No.
I don't know if you'd like it or not, but it's another one of those, it's like, it's just a cool action movie. And he did not really like it. I hope he watches the second one.
Yeah.
That's going to be funny. Anyway, moving on once more. Speaking of Deadpool, I think we were talking about this the other week, that they were in talks to do another Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It's going to be a thing. Apparently it made $757 million worldwide. That's insane.
Pretty good.
I need to look that up, because that seems ridiculous.
It kind of makes sense.
What is it, the highest grossing R-rated movie? That's, yeah, okay, that would make sense. There you go, 754. North. Actually said 757. That's wrong. 754. Idiots.
Whoa.
I'm getting hangry. Yep, so Ryan Reynolds is going to come back, and the same director as well.
Yeah, good.
As well as the screenwriters.
Yeah, good team.
So they're getting all the same people coming back. While story details are understandably scarce at this stage, thanks to Deadpool's post-credits thing, we know that Cable will be showing up in the sequel and possibly be played by Keira Knightley. Did he say that in the post-credits thing? Because I missed it. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Ugh. That's gonna be. I'm real keen for that.
Yeah, same.
Because Deadpool was very good. Still speaking about the same mate, not hating on him again, but his reason for not liking Deadpool was that if you took away the Marvel characters, if they were just regular characters, it's just a crazy dude that kills people and like is insane, and that wouldn't be enjoyable. But my reasoning is, it's not that movie, it's Deadpool.
That's
so
why it is enjoyable.
Doesn't that make it enjoyable? I don't know.
That's like, this meal's really good, but if it didn't have salt and like the steak in it and that, it would suck. So the whole meal sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. If you want to come on the show, unnamed friend, and talk about it. He probably won't even hear this anyway.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a funny one. But yeah, Deadpool 2, same director. Ryan Reynolds is a genius Deadpool.
Yeah.
My dog is barking in the other room. I don't know what she's doing, but she's on my bed. Yeah, I'm really keen for another Deadpool. I'm really keen for more Marvel, because Civil War looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah. I'm pretty keen for it, but like people are saying it's going to be the best superhero movie of all time. I'm like, it doesn't seem like it from the trailers, but I'm definitely keen to see what all the hype is about.
Yeah, I'm very hyped for it.
As you can tell by the cadence and like the tone of my voice, I'm super excited. I'm just tired.
Yeah, and I'm just sick, that's why I don't sound excited.
Sick of
But
you.
I am very excited. Wow.
Love you.
Obviously, since we've been talking about it a lot, people know that we're excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, that about does it for Deadpool 2 and the other thing.
Yep.
That's about the end of our topics. Does you have anything else you want to talk about? Do you want to tell some of your fake stories?
I'll just say that we had this. I came up with this idea that we'd do a podcast one week, and that we'd just make up fake stories, just lie stories, and if you guys want to see that, we'll do it, and we'll promise that we're doing no preparation. We'll just straight up like tell lie
Improv.
stories off.
But my idea was to have
Tops
like
of
a
that
real
thing.
story in there somewhere.
Yeah,
and
and
see
then,
if
like-
people could spot it.
That'd be sick. We should do a giveaway. Like, the first person to spot the real story will give them something that is good. I don't know. Like, what do people like?
I was gonna
PlayStation Store credit?
say one of my Loot Crate things, but I don't think I could part with any of those.
No.
I want to keep those. So sorry guys, I'm not giving you any of my Loot Crate stuff.
We'll give you... I was about to say, well, like, this is the actual things we're going to do. I was like, well, not even... It's not confirmed yet.
This is all speculation at this point. I can neither confirm nor deny the happenings of this.
Alright, well, I'm going to do what we did in that second podcast. I'm just going to tell you a bunch of random internet facts.
Alright.
I actually googled useless internet facts because I
Okay.
wanted them to be as useless as possible.
That just reminds me of the useless superpowers. They were the best.
Yeah.
Like turning into a puddle, and then you can never turn back. Just a puddle.
Apparently, people with higher incomes generally prefer their toilet paper to come over the roll, whereas those with lower prefer it to go under the roll.
I don't think so.
Who made this study?
Hey, do you want to know an interesting fact about giraffes?
Hang on, here we go. No, hang on, let me have a look at this. In a 1989 book, Barry Sinrod and Mel Peretz revealed that 60% of people making more than 50k a year preferred it to go over the roll, while 73% of those making under 20k preferred it to go under. That's their research they did.
That's weird.
That is very weird.
Fair enough. Do you want to hear an interesting fact about giraffes?
Yeah, do you, giraffe fact?
So when the giraffes are in heat, right? When the male is wanting it, he goes up to the female and will smash his head against her side and hit her in the bladder until she pees herself. And then the giraffe male will taste the pee to make sure all the hormones are right before mating.
What the hell?
Yeah, I found that out yesterday. I was like, why? Just ask.
I'm not laughing at that now. I'm laughing at Max running down the hallway and shaking himself as he did it, so he's running like this.
Yeah.
It just looked great. Too bad you guys couldn't see it. I have to get it on video at some point. It's just, he's a funny dog. Look at him.
Go follow Jordan on Snapchat.
Every time we've said that, I've not put our Snapchat names in anything.
Yeah.
I just keep forgetting.
We'll do it this time.
Maybe. Alright, stupid fact number 2. Women have been found to blink more often than men.
I thought you were just going to leave it at blink. Like, women have been found to blink.
A study of
Apparently.
spontaneous blinking patterns found that women blink 19 times per minute compared to 11 for men. Sarah, how often do you blink?
I don't count.
Fair enough.
That is
But
fair
you
enough.
don't count as a woman, or... You Kidding.
Well, I can prove that.
No, that's okay.
We don't blink very often anyway,
yeah,
so we
I
can't.
think it's the video games. But yeah,
Yeah.
I timed it once and I didn't blink for like 40 minutes or something.
I think it's because of how much we use, like, we play video games, we watch Netflix and, like, all that sort of stuff. When you're using screens very often, you don't blink a lot. Because even blinking for just a second, you can screw yourself over.
Yeah.
Like, if you need very precise button prompts.
Yeah.
But I've noticed when I'm not using video games like that, I blink way more often.
I don't, because like most of the time I'm doing art or like writing and stuff, and I'm staring at stuff. So
Yeah, I
it's
suppose
just in the
so.
habit of it, I guess.
So a jiffy
Yep.
is an actual unit of time.
What is it?
So, you know, someone's like, give me a jiff or give me a jiffy.
Yeah.
In computer engineering, it is the length of one cycle of the computer system clock, around 10 milliseconds. In chemistry and physics, a jiffy is the amount of time it takes light to travel a distance of 1 centimetre, about 33.3564 picoseconds, which I guess is like a really small unit of seconds.
Yeah.
It's like milliseconds. Yeah,
Yeah, I figured.
that's weird.
Thanks.
Who determined that jiffy was a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, it's got the
But I like
dictionary
it.
page right here.
It's a good word. Like, I don't know. Tumultuous, that's a nice sounding word.
Caramel.
Caramels are nice. Celador. Do you know about phonesthetics?
What?
Do you know about phonesthetics?
Maybe. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's like you know how things look nice. There's like certain sounds that are more pleasing to humans than other ones, and apparently Celador is the like most phonesthetically pleasing word.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just...
learnt that from Donnie Darko.
This page that I clicked here,
Shout out to Donnie.
I don't understand. It's just a page for a bunch of units of measurement that start with J.
Why?
And
What?
this one here is jerk, a name sometimes used by engineers for the rate of change in the acceleration of an object.
Like it jerks forward.
I guess.
That's not.
No, but here we go. 1 jerk equals 0.3048 meters per second cubed.
What the hell?
And like Jersey foot, a traditional unit of distance in Jersey, one of the Channel Islands, the Jersey foot is equal to 11 English inches, or about 0.9167 of an actual foot.
Ah, so like at Subway, how they make their sandwiches with Jersey feet,
Yeah.
like, as a foot long. Suck that, Subway.
It's so weird.
Taking on
Like-
the big shows.
Jigger,
Yeah, I know a jigger.
a unit of volume for liquor.
You can't say that out loud. You're gonna have to bleep that out. I know it's the 1920s, but you still have to whisper that.
I don't understand why there's so many things that start with J to measure things.
Jordan.
Jupiter is a unit of mass.
Jids. That's a good one.
You're a good one.
I love you.
The lint that collects in the bottom of your
Say it
pockets
back.
has a name.
Is it Jeremy?
No,
Is it Kyle?
no.
Toby.
It's gnur or nur. I don't know if that's a silent G or not. GNURR. The substance
think
that
it's-
collects over time in the bottoms of pockets or cuffs or trousers.
Pretty sure that's what it is, dude.
Yeah. Who comes up with this stuff?
Hey, I wrote that page.
The founders of Hewlett Packard, that's HP,
Alright.
they flipped a coin to determine whose name would come first in the company.
HP makes more sense than PH.
It was
There's
almost
so much-
it was
many
almost
things that are
PH.
pH.
Yeah.
Like the pH level of water. And
Exactly.
other such things.
Wow, Matt, you didn't do science that much. I'm surprised you remember that.
Oh no, what was I watching? Yeah, I remember it anyway. But there was something I was watching the other day that had it in it.
Yeah. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, nothing. So apparently some animals, like the western spotted skunk, are able to delay their pregnancies for months.
Nice.
Just decide to make it happen later.
Speaking of pregnancy, my favourite animal, the cuttlefish. I've already told you this fact, but I should tell everyone else.
Matt loves cuttlefish.
Yeah. The fact isn't that I love cuttlefish, by the way. So when they're mating, right, in mating season, they're like super smart and really cool animals. You should watch. There's like a documentary on YouTube about them mating and whatever. It's really interesting. But so like they'll fight like physically or like try and impress the girl or whatever, and like all these dudes will be after this one girl, and then they're like whoever wins goes in and mates with her and whatever, and then like a bunch of other dudes can come and mate with her as well, but like they don't like put their seed inside her. She like collects it and just like holds it, and then she can pick whose seed that she impregnates herself with afterwards. Like how smart is that? Like
Cuttlefish are pretty rad.
yeah, like if you got a crush on this other cuttlefish, and then like a bunch of dudes get in on you first, and then you're like, yeah, but I want this guy. This one's a ledge.
Yeah, cuttlefish are
It wouldn't
pretty
work in like human life.
rad. It'd be weird.
Yeah,
The logistics of that.
Yeah.
Let's
don't-
move on from this
I
conversation.
don't condone it.
Sigmund Freud once believed that cocaine could be used to help treat morphine addiction. Oh, that's great. Let's treat this addiction to this addictive substance with another addictive substance.
A more harmful addictive. Actually, what? No, yeah, I think cocaine would be more harmful. I don't know. Probably. I'm
This one's great.
no chemist.
Oh, NASA had to rename the sizes of the apparatus used for male astronauts to pee from small, medium, and large to large, gigantic, and humongous because no one was willing to pick their true size if it was named small. They didn't want to pick the small one.
That's so good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
Pretty good.
hilarious.
Oh, good on NASA. And, flamingos get their colour from the
Yeah, the algae.
carotenoid pigments in the food they eat,
Yeah.
like algae and shrimp.
Yeah.
Once their feathers shed, they quickly lose their colour.
Yeah, I don't.
The line between the two numbers in a fraction is called the vinculum.
Oh!
I don't know why it's got a name, but it's called the vinculum.
Well, it has a name because they needed to describe it.
That's going to show up on the audio.
I'll show you up on the audio.
You can get a rough estimate of the temperature by counting the number of times a cricket chirps in 15 seconds and then adding 37. The temperature in Fahrenheit, that is.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Do they, like, chirp more if it's hot?
I guess. Well, yeah, that would be the maths.
Would it?
Yeah.
You sure? The US pizza industry serves up to 100 acres of pizza every day.
Oh,
That's a lot of pizza.
man. I want to build a pizza town.
Scientists accidentally killed the world's oldest animal while trying to do research on it.
Why? Just
The quahog was over 500 years old when it died. Not this one pictured here. But
okay. Okay. That's pretty old. It's like the Methuselah of the animal kingdom.
yeah, I remember looking this up as well. If you type in these coordinates, 52 point blah blah blah, I'm just going to put it on the screen probably. If you put these coordinates into Google Maps, you can see what is allegedly two guys dragging a dead body into a lake. Actually, maybe I'll just put the picture up. I'll show it to you. That's actually on Google Maps.
Okay.
Sarah's looking over interested. I actually looked at it as well. That's the actual thing that's on there. And then if you look down, this looks like a car leaving. So it's
Yeah.
like someone's took them there to drop off these bodies and then ditched them. It's like, what the hell, man? It's so weird. Nobody knows if it actually is a real murder scene. Like people ditching this body. After each player has moved 3 times in a chess match, there's 121 million possible routes that the match could then follow.
That's quite a few.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff to chess.
Cheers.
My brain just died.
Man.
This fact will probably interest you because you like Rubik's Cubes. A standard 3x3 Rubik's Cube has 4... What is that number?
4.
No, this is the long number. 4325207427448985600 different possible configurations.
It doesn't seem like it, but I guess that makes sense.
That's insane. And every single one can be solved in 20 moves or fewer. You're really good at Rubik's Cubes. I never actually looked into how to do it.
Yeah.
Like the way that you and Mark do it. It's
Pretty easy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just too
Just
lazy.
gotta memorize algorithms.
The verb form of the word run has been calculated to have almost 650 different meanings.
Oh, I guess so.
According to Oxford English Dictionary editor John Simpson. It's so weird.
Is that Homer's brother?
No.
Oh.
We see Homer's brother in the show.
Yeah. As I said it, I was like, wait.
What the hell's his name again? Herb?
No.
I think.
I imagine his name was, like his wife's name was Spice.
In the 14th century, French officials executed a pig in public who was charged with having eaten an infant.
Ah.
So they charged and sentenced and executed a pig.
Why didn't they just eat the... Oh, I guess that would be a bit weird. You wouldn't really feel right eating a pig that ate a kid.
A cannibal pig that ate a kid.
It's not cannibal.
If a pig eats a pig...
Didn't you say it ate an infant? Like a person infant?
I don't know why, but I assumed it was a pig infant. But maybe, yeah.
So they wouldn't kill it for eating its own kid.
Why not?
Because... That wouldn't make sense.
I think you're right. I think, yeah, it just says an infant. So I'm guessing, yeah, a child.
Yeah.
A human child. Anyway.
Dick pig.
A cubic inch of bone is about 4 times as strong as concrete.
So,
Yes. Camels have 3 eyelids to help protect themselves from sand blowing in their eyes.
wow, good old dromedaries, hey? What?
What?
Dromedary. It's camel.
Is it?
That's maths, Jordan.
Oh, is it? The world's oldest chewing gum dates back at least 5,000 years.
Is the dude still chewing on it? What would
No,
it
I
taste
don't
like?
think so.
Like a mummy?
Have you ever chewed chewing gum way too long?
Yes.
I have. It disintegrates in your mouth. It was the most disgusting thing ever. Like, I put a piece of chewing gum in before I went on like a road trip, and then when I got home, I was like, I need to spit this chewing gum out, because I was just like, bah,
Yeah.
bah. It was just like falling apart. I was like, bah, get out of there.
Super gross.
I literally went up to the bin, just went, bah, bah. And then there was still residue in there. I was like, oh.
Like you still remember the exact noise you made.
That was literally, I just opened the bin and just, like, everyone was like, what are you doing? I'm like, getting rid of this disgusting chewing gum that almost made me throw up because it's so disgusting. Anyway, an ostrich's brain is approximately the same size as its eyeball.
Yeah, I knew that one.
And this is the last useless fact on this page. The ideal height for you to drop your buttered toast from if you want it to land butter side up is 8 feet.
Good.
Who figured this out?
I'm gonna make my toast on top of a ladder now.
Not really on top of a ladder. You just need like a little step ladder. Like a little
It's
tiny...
still a ladder,
a
Jordan.
little tiny stool.
No, but
Because you're about 6 foot, so
yeah, but then okay. But hear me out though. If I do it on a ladder, right, not at the top of a ladder, if I take like 2 steps up a ladder, then I have the platform of the top of the ladder to make the toast on. If I go up a step ladder, I have to hold the toast in my hand, and it'll just burn my hand. Because like my bench isn't that high, is it? No, it's not. Is the
Get up on
answer.
your bench and kneel on it, and then...
But no, that doesn't make sense. What? Because then it'll be the height of the bench still.
No, if you go and kneel on top of the bench, you're higher than you were.
But I'm
then
not
you put
8
the thing-
feet higher. I'm not going to drop it. Like, if I'm making it and I incidentally drop it, then I'm going to be 8 feet. My toast ideally will be 8 feet in the air. So, like, at the top of a ladder. So that's where I should be making it. You get what I'm saying?
What?
I don't understand how you're not getting this.
I don't understand. If you get up on your bench and you kneel, the height of the bench, and then your height will be enough.
But you're making it on the bench.
So?
You're not making it in the air.
You can make it and then get up on the bench and drop it.
Well, no, I'm talking about if you accidentally drop it.
But it's not if you accidentally drop it. It's just if you want to drop it and have it land butter side up.
No, but
You're already
I'm
wanting to. You're
I'm
already making
thinking
preparations for it to be 8 feet in the air.
I'm thinking practically.
Are you? By
Yes.
making your toast on top of a ladder?
Yes, because if
It doesn't make any
it's
sense.
gonna land butter side up.
You're already thinking ahead to be like, I want this to be 8 feet up.
Just in case.
He's really fighting over.
Plan there.
Yes,
the whole
we are.
episode has led to this moment. Okay, so if you're on top of the bench, it's the same as standing next to the bench.
Not if you're kneeling on it and then dropping it from where you are.
Okay, but I'm not talking about that though, am I? I already established this. I'm
But
talking
your
about
weird thing is that it has to
practically.
be accidental.
I'm saying just in general, I'll do it from make the toast 8 feet in the air just in case I dropped it.
Guys, thanks for listening.
Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, all those tasty things. But seriously, leave a comment and talk about
Bread.
if you want. Let us know things and what do you want to
Let us know
us to
things.
talk about in the next next podcast.
Yeah, give us some topics because we keep finding crap topics.
See you soon, you cheeky ledges.
Hey, boy.